Yo, what's going on, guys? Hey, Sen here, and today we're gonna drop a motherfucking tier list, alright? Arena season starts in 2 days, and damn are we excited. But without further ado, let's jump right into the son of a bitch, starting off with Affliction Lock. Alright, listen, this class is gonna go insta A. I mean, I got no complaints with it. It is super strong. Dudes, when the dots hit, they hit, man. I'm telling you, if you're playing this spec, you can melt people. I'm talking top DPS. You're a monster, especially if you're good at this class. I feel like it's gonna be very rewarding, especially into like dampening comps and shit. Dude, you're gonna be a machine this season, all right? So yeah, Affliction Lock, insane. All right, A, high A. Arcane Mage, high A. I play Mage. I can say Arcane it's good. It's actually in a pretty strong spot. I haven't played it all too much, but I think it is very strong and it deserves to be in the A tier. So we're gonna stick with that. Arms Warrior. Honestly, I'm not putting it in A. I'll put it in B. I think Arms is good, but I don't think it's good enough to be an A tier class. It's alright. It's mid. It's mid. There's not much to say about its Arms Warrior. It does alright. I don't think it's as broken as it was, but well, at least back in Dragonflight it was a lot stronger in my opinion, so it's alright. Assassination Rogue. This is weird because I actually think Assassin really, I really do. I almost want to, let's put an A tier. It's definitely strong, and I definitely see a lot of comps working with the Assassination Rogue this season, for sure. As a rogue main, I've played Sass, I've played Sub, played a little bit of Combat. Sorry, Outlaw. It's alright. It's alright. Sass is pretty strong, so it's alright. Boomy. Honestly, I've only seen a couple boomies and it didn't seem like all that insane. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm putting this shit in B tier. Like, I don't really have too much to say about it. It seems alright, and I just think there's better classes right now. And I'm not even gonna talk about BM Hunter because I'm pretty sure BM is ass. Like, bad. Like, it's bad. So let's just put this in C. Demon Lock, B maybe. I'm not putting it in A because I don't see many Demon Locks, and honestly it can stay the fucking B because I hated Dragonflight because every time I queue an arena, oh hey look, another Demo Lock, another one, another Demo Lock, another one, a Demo Lock. Granted, I was only like 23 to 2500 ish, and in that MMR. I didn't really care about Dragonflight, let's be honest. I was on and off that shit so much. But regardless, Demo Lock, man. I fucking hate Demo Lock, so it can stay in B tier. I mean, Affliction's definitely the best spec to be playing as a Warlock right now. Speaking of that, is going on to Destro. Let's put it high B. Let's put high B. This is a very honest, like if we have to put things in certain tiers, I'm not saying like Destro's bad. I'm saying it's good, but it ain't touching Affliction Lock, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it high B. It has potential and definitely has some comps it can work with. But I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't competing with Affliction Lock. Truth, truth. Dev's definitely A tier still, I think. I mean, it's got Draco Cleave, and I think Frost DK's alright, and I think the Dragon's alright, so it still has that potential to just kind of swoop down there and do the one-shot. So, yeah, Dragon's pretty good. We'll put an A tier. I haven't played that one yet. Honestly, guys, I don't know too much about healers. I feel like Disc Priest is A tier. I've done a few skirms. It felt pretty good. Prez Evoker, a lot of people are saying S tier. So maybe we'll put Prez and Evoke, like Prez at S tier, because I've been hearing that a lot. And I played with a few Prezes and it felt pretty strong. So maybe Prez there. Resto Druid, I wasn't really happy with. I wasn't all that impressed. But I think all healers are doing pretty well. And I watched is that Absurge's video, and he said most of them are like A tier, like they're all pretty strong. So maybe maybe that's just what we're gonna do with the healers. Just put them all on A tier, and then maybe Prez with S tier, just because Prez is definitely the best healer right now, I think. Yeah, so with that being said, Ellie. I think Ellie slept on. Actually, everybody knows this shit's OP, so we're gonna throw it right there in A tier. Probably maybe behind Assassin. No, probably in front of Assassin and Arcane go here. Actually, I'd say that team's stronger in Arcane. Yeah, Ellie's definitely kind of insanely strong. Like, dude, I swear, like, watching an Ellie plays, like, dude, it just throws nukes, man. Just nuking everybody. Like, I swear, 1 second you'll be like full health, the next you'll be dead instantly. Like, I don't know. Ellie's out of control, but cool class. I definitely want to play it one of these days. Enhancement, put that down there with the BM Hunter, dude. Get him out of here. It's not that good. Feral Druid, S tier. No questions asked. Feral's insane. We all know this. No surprise here. Feral's definitely going to be strong this season. Is that Fire Mage? Oh yeah, dog shit. Back in C. Get down there. I'm not going to talk about like Fire Mage all too much because there's not much to talk about. Fire Mage is like, it's not that good, man. It's not. It's not even worth talking about. It's not that good. I mean, dude, I literally did a full combust go. I swear I could hit Ice Lance maybe 2 or 3 times and did more damage than a combust go. It's terrible. Fire Mage is terrible. Frost Mage, S tier, easy. Like, Frost, insane. OP, strong as fuck. Keep it that way, because I'm a rogue major. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying that, but I like how strong Mage feels right now in terms of, like, at least Frost. Frost feels so fluid, so good. Keep it as is. Don't touch it. We like Frost Mage. Frost DK, I'll put that in A tier. Like I said, you got Draco Cleave. You know, put them right next to each other. I think it has a lot of potential. I don't think it's as strong as its counterpart Unholy, which we're gonna do now. I actually might put Unholy in S because the damage output right now for Unholy is insane. And I think their survivability, I mean, I know it's been ass in the past, but I think it's okay now. Yeah, I'd say Unholy S, and then Frost is definitely A. Dual Wield Frost, I don't know if it's better or not. It might be a little higher on the list, but as of right now, I'm gonna put it low A tier, like side. Fury Warrior, insane. Fury is definitely an S tier class. This shit is pumping, man. It is pumping. I bet you we're gonna see a lot of Fury TSG, like Fury Mage, Fury Feral. Dude, you're just gonna see a lot of Fury Warrior. I have a feeling, dude. They're pumping right now, man. Like, if I'm a caster, bro, and I got one of these sons of bitches on me, I'm like, yo, get this fucking guy off me before I'm gonna make my monitor a speed bump, dude. Like, that's how much damage this class is doing. It is nutty. Get that out of here. No shit about that. Demon Hunter. It's kind of weird. I don't really know. I might put it like low A tier again. I don't think Demon Hunter's like insane, but I don't think it's bad. I think it's in a good spot. Doesn't really need to be touched, buffed, or nerfed. Like, thank God, because I was tired of Demon Hunter meta. So, you know, being like low A tier, I think it's good for it. So we're gonna call Demon Hunter like low A tier for sure. Holy Priest. Oh, I think Holy Priest is ass, actually. I do remember someone saying it's not that good. So maybe we'll put like Holy Priest, and like don't flame me for this because I have no idea. Maybe like B tier. Sure. Marks Hunter. Dudes, Marks is actually nutty. I mean, in my whole life, and if I actually ever made tier list, I would never put Marksman Hunter in S tier. But there is so many good classes right now, and Marks happens to be like on the radar, in my opinion, for like being one of the best. I'm putting that shit at S tier, bro. This shit is pumping. It's crushing, kids, bud. I mean, it is pumping. We like it because Thug's an option, you know what I mean? But no, Mark's definitely really strong. I'm glad to see it being like the top dog hunter spec finally. Well deserved, man. Well deserved. Outlaw. I hate Outlaw. Like, honestly. And like, you guys see they're getting rid of Shadow Step and shit. Like, as of right now, Outlaw's okay. But like, I'm gonna be realistic here, guys. I'm gonna put it like maybe high B tier, because to its counterparts, it's nothing. Like, it's nothing compared to Assass, right? And then speaking of that, we'll do sub. Sub is definitely by far the best rogue spec right now. Maybe put it like there, like closer to IRS tier. I think it's doing, I don't know, because Fury Warrior and DK are also insane. So maybe like, it doesn't matter. It's up there in S tier. That's all you need to know. Sub rogue, man, it feels so damn good right now. I have no complaints, obviously, you know. But yeah, sub rogue, yeah, it's pretty damn good. Ret Paladin, A tier, no questions asked. Ret's still really strong. I don't really know where to put this. Maybe like right here. I don't know. I think Ret's actually kind of insane. It's nutty. It always has been. Like ever since they did the rework. In was that season 2 Dragonflight or something? I don't know. Like I said, I was super on and off in Dragonflight. I didn't care for the game as much, but Ret Paladin's been nutty, and I still feel like it's very strong. I've seen some crazy shit, so we're gonna put an A tier, and I'm confidently putting an A tier. Right, I am 100% putting that shit in A tier. A lot of people are like back and forth with this Shadow Priest spec, bro. It's A tier, I think. I honestly, Shadow Priest is in a good spot. It's doing lots of damage. Survivability, obviously, Shadow Priest, so they're pretty good. Has a lot of comp options. English Mike comp options. We got Unholy DK, Shadow Priest, Shadow Affliction, Shadow Assass Rogue. You can maybe play Shadow Fury Warrior because no one's really gonna play arms, I don't think, for the season 1. So I mean, it has some options, and I think it's definitely strong enough to be played at like a high level. So yeah, I feel pretty confident on that. Same thing with the Survival Hunter. A tier, I think it's pretty strong, especially like in terms of like 2v2. This shit's probably still strong as fuck, but you know, this is overall like 3s and 2s. So yeah, I'd say it's there. Windwalker Monk. Oh, dude, Windwalker Monk's low-key slept on. Windwalker kind of fucking cranks, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if played right, and you're not dumb, and you, like, use your defensives and shit right, this shit cranks, man. Cranks. And it's actually pretty tanky if played right, so, yeah. It's definitely A tier, and this is, what, Augmentation Evoker. I've seen, like, 1 or 2, and I don't think it did good, so they can get in C tier with all them other classes that nobody's gonna be playing, so. This is my tier list, guys. I hope you all like I said, I'm feeling pretty confident about this tier list. Yeah, something like that. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.